Well, hello and welcome to another Daily Dominion after I skipped yesterday. You might have wondered what happened, but also you might have not cared. Yeah, yesterday I was traveling, and today I'm also traveling, but today I could squeeze in half an hour, maybe more, hopefully not much more. Um, yeah, to play this daily. And yeah, I'm at a conference in the Netherlands currently, and that's why yeah, I might not be able to post a video every day this week. But that's okay. Actually, yesterday was the first video since I started recording where I skipped a daily. I might come back to it at a later point of time, but for now, I don't know whether that will happen. Yeah, and my setup, actually, I took a picture of it because it's kind of funny. I don't have a proper desk, so I'm using the small desk, the small bedside desk to, uh, yeah, to host my mouse. I have the microphone on the laptop itself, and uh, the laptop is on my suitcase and a bit on the tilted side, but I think that's okay. And as you can see, I don't know why, but this hotel has the power plug right in the middle of the bed, which doesn't make any sense. And no power plugs other than that. Yeah, but in any case, I hope you enjoyed this little picture. Let's get to playing this daily. And as always, I will start by explaining the cards one by one. If you are not interested in that, feel free to skip. So at first, let me, yeah, hide. And we have a board from Nocturne. And Nocturne has a bunch of night cards and a bunch of weird cards, I'd say, with lots of components, so this might take a while. We have Tracker, giving you +1 coin, and this turn when you gain a card, you may put it onto your deck. Receive a boon, it only costs 2 and comes with a pouch, which has been deposited into our deck. And yeah, then there is Fool, which tells you if you aren't the player with Lost in the Woods, take it. Take 3 boons and receive the boons in any order. And Lost in the Woods, I don't know whether you can see it here, yeah, is a stage which only one player can have at a time. And this means that your fool becomes useless, but also at the start of your turn you may discard a card to receive a boon, so that might be quite alright. Um, yeah, Ghost Town. At the start of your next turn, +1 card and +1 action. This is gained to your hand instead of your discard pile. Village next turn. Leprechaun. Gain a gold if you have exactly 7 cards in play. Gain a wish, and wishes are those super powerful cards that gain you cards to hand. But if you don't have exactly 7 cards in play, you receive a hex, and that's bad because hexes are those effects that can really hinder you. They are random, there are 12, and yeah, I don't know. Night Watchman. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, discard any number, and put the rest back in any order. And also this is gained to your hand instead of your discard pile. Sometimes it can be useful in junky decks, but usually Night Watchman is just a dead card that does not that much for you. Sometimes triggers unfortunate shuffles even in well-kept engines, and usually not super useful. Devil's Workshop. If the number of cards you've gained this turn is 2, gain an imp. 1, gain a card costing up to 4, or 0, gain a gold. And yeah, usually you will gain just 1 card per turn, when then will gain other 4s. And later, if you have your humming engine, it will pump out imps, and imps. Actually, I'm just remembering to show my camera again. Imps are those. Wait, why can't I click on them? Oh, my Dominion crashed. Apparently. Wait a second, I'm going to pause the video, trying to recover it. Okay, I could recover it, but when I tried to click on the imp again, the game crashed once again. So probably there's something weird going on with that. Um, Maybe I can scroll down here for imps. Yeah, here you can see imps. plus 2 cards. You may play an action card from your hand that you don't have a copy of in play. I've also seen some other reports of crashes for this daily, so I'm a bit hesitant now with to play with Imp, actually. I don't know. Should we go for it or should we not? Let's see. Get through the rest. Exorcist lets you trash a card from your hand, gain a cheaper spirit from one of the spirit piles. And yeah, the spirits are imps, will-o-wisps, and ghosts. And yeah, I don't know, super simple. And these other cards, so will-o-wisps are just draw cards that cost up to 2, and ghosts are next turn throne rooms that pick cards from your deck. So you reveal cards from your deck until you reveal an action, discard the other cards, and set aside the action. At the start of your next turn, play it twice. Then we have Sacred Grove. +1 buy, +3 coins, receive a boon. If it doesn't give +1 coin, each other player may receive it. And yeah, this can sometimes really boost your opponent because most of the boons don't give +1 coin, only the Field's Gift and the Forest's Gift do so. So there are 10 boons that don't that help your opponent and 2 that don't. However, it is +3 coins and might be also useful sometimes. Tormentor, +2 coins. If you have no other cards in play, gain an imp. Otherwise, each other player receives the next hex. And here you can also gain imps if you manage to play it at first, and otherwise you hex your opponent. Finally, we have Raider. Each other player with 5 or more cards in hand discards a copy of a card you have in play, or reveals their hand at the start of your next turn +3 coins. And Raider is usually a very weak attack card, but yeah, we have a bit to discuss here for this kingdom. So let's start the discussion of that. And actually, again, well, as always, I've prepared a kingdom plot, which we can look at right now. And there's very little draw. The only draw you get is either through Devil's Workshop, Exorcist, or Sacred Grove. Well, Sacred Grove can always also give you the boon that gives you draw, but I don't count that. No, what I meant is Tormentor. So these 3 can gain you Imps. Exorcist can also gain you Wisps and Ghosts, which can be draw. But apart from that, there's very little going on. Um, yeah, there are mild attacks, like Tormentor and Raider are both weak-ish attacks usually. I believe Tormentor could sometimes be a bit annoying here. And one thing to consider is also, I think I forgot to mention that Fool comes with Lucky Coin, which on play gains you silver, which can, yeah, make your deck very silvery. And yeah, that's also why I'm not super sure how to play this kingdom. I think there are two ways to go. One is going for an engine where you try to build up draw using exorcists mainly. I think Devil's Workshop is worse here than exorcists. It can gain you ghost towns early, I guess. Um, but it can trash you down. And if you're going for the engine, I think you will want 2 exorcists for sure. Um, yeah, but then you can also go for a money strategy. And actually, there's someone on the Discord that has simulated this. Let me show you that. I hope they're okay with me showing that. I think that's the picture. I'm going to reach out to them and see whether that's okay for the future. But here, I didn't have the time to write to them. And they simulated this kingdom using their simulator, which I won't forget to link in this video description. It's pretty cool. And the strategy they found to be the most consistent at beating, I guess, a baseline money deck is to open Fool and Silver or Sacred Grove Nothing, playing the lucky coins at all times, getting up to 2 Sacred Groves, then Raiders instead of Golds, which is super interesting, and then green as soon as possible. And yeah, it seems to be very volatile very dependent on buying Raider over Gold, which, yeah, as I said, it's weird, but I guess here they're pretty equivalent because if in a money strategy, you're not going to usually not going to draw your deck, or you are not going to draw your deck each turn, and then the attack might slow the opponent down enough to justify this. But yeah, and then I don't know. This is an interesting strategy. Nothing I would have come up with for sure. Um, yeah, my game plan I think would be to do this silly engine, but yeah, maybe if we have the time and if I don't lose on the first try, we might go for this very simplistic strategy and uh, try to beat AI that way. But for now, I think I'm trying to go for the engine as there's just quite a bunch to do. I think you can even get Leprechaun activated if you have a few ghost towns and imps. And yeah, the main goal for the engine is to really trash down as quickly as possible. And then you can, once you get the draw going, you can add my payload and the likes. So yeah, opening wise, oops, that's not the openings. That's also not the openings. I should actually pay attention to what I show. Opening wise, sorry for this being a bit ugly. I didn't have that much time to refine it. But yeah, depending on which strat you go for the engine on the 4-3, you for sure want to open Exorcist. And then on the 3, you want to go for Fool, I think. I think Fool can benefit the engine a bit to have those boons and do something with discards, but I'm not super sure with that. And if you have the lucky coin, which gains you silver on play on the $3 hand, then I don't think I would even bother buying the Fool. And I would also skip tracker in the early game. You can still add that later, but I think it slows you down. In the money strat, yeah, we just saw that Geronimoo seemed to suggest the full silver opening, and I think to also playing Lucky Coin. Then on the 5-2, which we have, you could either go for Tormentor to try to get some early imps that way, or Exorcist and not play the Lucky Coin. And yeah, I mentioned both here in the pictures, and also on the turn 2, you don't want to play the Lucky Coin. In the money strat, you just open Sacred Grove, I guess, and make sure that you play the Lucky Coin throughout your 2 turns. So, yeah, I'm not super sure as to how to play this kingdom, but we have the 5-2 with the Lucky Coin in our first hand. And yeah, I think I'm going to try to go for the engine, and yeah, we can still try out the money strategy later. So let's start. Skip the tracker. Hit 3 here, which is not great. I think we could either go for Ghost Town to make sure that the Exorcist doesn't miss, but it's not super great, or go for Fool. Next turn we are going to hit 4 if we play the Lucky Coin. Maybe the Ghost Town is good here, and ensuring that we don't miss anything. Now, do we want to trash the Lucky Coin? It's going to be a dead card for a bit. Yeah, I think actually what we might do here is just go for another Ghost Town and end our buys, trash the Lucky Coin to get an early imp. Yeah, this works and the game doesn't crash. Nice. And now try to find our Exorcist as often as possible. I would have loved to add another Exorcist actually, but yeah, nothing we can do about this. Get a Will-O-Wisp. Just make sure we cycle as often as possible. Yeah, AI goes for the pure big money strategy. And yeah, we don't find the Exorcist, which is bad. And I think the top cards are Ghost Town Exorcist. And yeah, I think we do want to put in just a second Exorcist at this point. This is not a good draw, but we do trash out two coppers and our buys. And now Yeah, now we should start also going for Leprechaun maybe. Um, yeah, here let's add in a tracker. I think that's okay at this point. Yeah, I goes for the first province. We do get to play the tracker, and we could gain a card costing up to 4 here. I think that's what we want to do, and then we don't want to top deck it, but here end our buys, trash this for a top decked wisp, trash this for a top decked wisp, and now we will already have 3 cards in play here. Maybe we are too slow, seeing how well the AI is doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the leprechaun is only the 6th card. But yeah, I forgot we had the extra action, so we can trash a card here. Let's not top deck the gold, but let's do top deck the wish, right? Well, what is the wish actually going to accomplish? No, let's actually not top deck it and just get a ghost town. Also not top deck that. And top deck the wisp. Yeah, and we really need to start provincing now. 1, 2, 3, leprechaun activation, wisp, and here I think, well, we do want to try to draw this. Unfortunately, it's the wrong way around. That's I could have, no, I couldn't have played the tracker. Um, yeah, I think we do want to go for a sacred. Do we want to go for a raider here actually to slow down the AI a bit? Do we have any cards that will slow down that we will play that will slow down AI? Well, maybe a copper or gold needs to discard. I'm not sure. Maybe just a tormentor, or even. Yeah, I think I like. It needs to be a sacred grove because we need the plus buy, and maybe it can be a tormentor on top of that. Decline. Play the grove. Decline this. Let's see whether AI discards here. Okay, it does discard. And well, we should have maybe played Tormentor first for that reason. But yeah, we do get to buy Ghost Town, decline this, and Province. Trash out a copper, cop deck. No, we can't do this. We do need to play both Ghost Towns as they are the only villages. In which case, do we want to... we could also think about trashing one of the Exorcists for an Imp instead. No, but let's go with that. I think that's okay. AI gets an estate. We do get to find our leprechaun early, that's super important. So then we can play it here. If awful draws, actually play the tormentor to trash AI's tracker. And I think we do need to build just a bit more. So let's go for a ghost town. Play 3 of them and trash the gold into a ghost. Don't top deck that and decline here. Yeah, we do want. I know. Let's play another ghost town. I think it's all right. We do get another ghost town to hand if we so want to. I think that's the correct course of action. AI does get to province again, and we won't find our leprechaun in time this time. I think that's okay, but just a thing to consider. Let's play the tormentor first this time. No, actually the tracker. Yeah, let's discard the lep. Decline that. Draw the copper that we had there. And no, we should have drawn the ghost for sure. Is there a way to do so? No, that I bungled that. And here, let's torment the AI with a curse to hand. And I think we need to try to torment it once again. Yeah, that's great. And here, let's go for province, ghost town, duchy. I think that's good. Decline. And do we trash the copper or do we just trash and ghost town for an imp? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we prevented AI from provincing there, which is huge. And now, yeah, play the tormentor first, tracker now. Top deck a will-o-wisp, nice. Play the sacred grove, that's amazing. And do we even try to draw on here? No, I think just keep going. We just province here, but it's really bad that AI got to do that there. So I think we need to go double duchy. I mean, we are pretty toast anyways if the AI manages to province, but yeah, we do need to try that. We do get to top deck an imp and double play it on our next turn. So we should be able to double province here. And yeah, get to double play the will-o-wisp. We don't want to double play the leprechaun, or play the leprechaun at this point. So yeah, we do need to play it later. And we don't even province here. That's bad. I thought we would be set up pretty well, but apparently no. And AI does get to province, so now we need province, double duchy, and something else. This will be hard. Let's see. Oh, the Moon's Gift is not great for us and great for the AI. Decline that, draw that leprechaun off the thing, and yeah, discard that. Here, we don't even have to tracker. No, we do have to tracker in play. So, but since the AI attacked us with its radar, we needed to discard there. Yeah, I think this is lost and probably on the spot. Like even if AI just gets a duchy here, it's yeah, a duchy and a state is basically our losing blow. That's too bad. I thought no, this needs to be tormentor. The engine could prevail here. At least get to attack AI, but we only get to pick up a single estate here, and the ghost, well, let's see, can AI end it here? Yeah, that's too bad. That was yeah, I really thought we could. Well, I guess yeah, that's a triple loss. That's the third loss in a row I encountered. But I think my main mistake was not drawing that ghost. I think that turn really cost us the game. Um, yeah, I think the engine strat can win here for sure with slightly better draws. Also, our exorcist bottom decked at one time. Think now, let's try to go for this yeah money strat that Geronimo proposed, the one where you just go for dumb sacred groves. Here we do get to do some setting up of our next hand, get to trash in a stage, I guess. And no, don't top deck anything. And our buys. Pick up the River's Gift. And do we want to discard the estate? I guess so. Or an extra card. Now, wow, we have we have like perfect moves there. And yeah, let's get, I guess, 2 raiders. Or do we go for province already? Sounds a bit silly to already go for province. But yeah, let's just say, okay, we start greening now. The opponent's Sacred Groves will speed us up, probably. Do we want to get a gold here? No, I don't think we can afford this. We can put in another raider. We can discard the Fool to receive the Earth's Gift. It's tempting, but let's see what the Sacred Grove will give us. Yeah, nothing of particular value. Here, the Flames Gift. Yeah, I think at this point, do we want to keep the copper? Hmm. It was good we did keep the copper. Let's not discard anything here. Play the Sacred Grove, get the Sky's Gift again. And our buys and play a Raider over the shuffle. Discard that. Don't. So we have 3. Yeah. No, actually we could discard here to get a Ghost Town. Both get a Swamp's Gift and play another Raider. Get attacked by Raider. Yeah, this is a really weird deck we have. I don't like playing those money-ish strategies. Let's try to draw another card again this turn. We do also do so by Sea's Gift. Draw a card here. We have 3. No, we don't have 8 yet, so let's not discard anything. And the Mountain's Gift doesn't bump us up to 8. So here we should just Duchy, I think. But we do get to put into play 2 Raiders. So we will hit province here for sure. Let's see, maybe even more. Nah, it doesn't look like that. Sun's Gift. Let's discard the Ghost Town. It's not going to do anything good next turn. Yeah, we do get the River's Gift, but can we afford to province here? We know we have 3 silvers top deck, so I think we go for it. And it seems to have been the correct decision. Yeah, and then the second try, just going for this money strat, we defeat the AI. But I'm convinced that the engine should be able to do it. But I mean, for 14 turns, 29 points, no, 37 points is a bunch. So yeah, this really seems to be the faster strat. Wow. Now I'm intrigued. I want to build the engine once again, even though it might be stupid. Um, yeah, on the 3-4, yeah, there could be even ghost town shenanigans. Not sure about the fool here. AI is going for Devil's Workshop. That's intriguing. We could get an early gold, but no, let's not do that. And our buys just pick up a wisp. The Devil's Workshop and the trackers, they don't make any sense to me. We are buying an Exorcist anyway, so we might as well discard the Lucky Coin, get a Swamp's Gift, which is amazing, really good. AI, that, is that some weird sort of rush that I'm not understanding? This is super bizarre. So next turn, we are going to trigger the shuffle, I think. In any case, with the two wisps in there. Or we could try to not trigger the shuffle. In which case, what is the best card to get here? Maybe just a ghost town? No, well, it will trigger the shuffle then. But yeah, it's gonna be a short-ish shuffle. So should be okay. Or we just discard the Will-O-Wisp, leave one Will-O-Wisp on top, and get put in a tracker, trash this, and we will see the Exorcist again this turn. Decline here, play these wisps, get the Forest's Gift for a ghost town, decline, and yeah, now this time we're getting trashed much faster than we did last time, I think. Not really sure what to make of this. Let's discard the Fool here. And do we put in a Leprechaun or a Ghost Town? Let's go for a bit more Ghost Town stuff. Draw our deck, and now let's try to also get into the imp business before they're all gone, because AI is gaining stuff like crazy. Discard the estate, keep the Fool in hand to trash with the Exorcist. Oh, we can top deck the estate. How amazing is that? Decline, of course, and play the tracker. Top deck a Will-O-Wisp. And actions. And from 5 we buy a Leprechaun, which we can also top deck. Yeah, I think it's good to top deck it. And get to also top deck an Imp. Now here, I mean, the sad thing is that AI was just much more competitive in our first game. Like, I have no clue what it's doing right here. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really good. 7, and we get to top deck gold and wish. Ah, no. I'm so stupid. Well, I thought we had one more action and could then draw into the wish, but that was just a pipe dream. Okay, but we do get to top deck this. I think at this point we do want to pick up a silver, decline, and our buys here. Trash one more state for Wisp, and our Night Phase. Yeah, that was stupid. That was certainly a misplay, playing the tracker first there. And we should have drawn on, at least played the Will-O-Wisp before. But I think in this case it's not going to matter. We go for a Sacred Grove. Yeah, I think so. 5th card. The Leprechaun had the plus for a sec, just because that it counted the Sacred Grove as a card, the River's Gift as a card, I think. let's just gain 2 ghost towns to hand, play one of them, two of them, and yeah, now we should be really humming. But yeah, those exorcist decks are not that easy to build. Um, let's see. Oh, we are not going to find the leprechaun in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no. But what can you do? Do get to decline this and get an easy ghost town into our deck. AI also goes for an exorcist. Here, I think we do want to trash the lucky coin at this point. We'll just go province ghost town. Play 4 of the ghost towns to have some balance and leave the other one unplayed. And now we will be able to easily get that that activation of the leprechaun. Tricky board. Yeah, do get to do this, do get to do that. The wisps draw themselves, and we don't quite draw our deck, but we get pretty close to that. And here we pick up maybe a province and nothing, or a silver. Let's say nothing, trash one exorcist to the other, and top deck an imp. 3 ghost towns in play, and we're very happy to see the leprechaun so early once again. Now this one can play the leprechaun, could have also played the wish. Let's torment the AI a bit, right? Play those will wisps, draw on, and we don't find the exorcist, but we do get to double province. Next turn could be a bit rough. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that the AI did this to us, just teasing us essentially. Yeah, here I would have gone for a ghost perhaps, had we been a bit further behind. But at this point, I think it makes sense to just go for province, play the ghost town, put in an imp. I don't think we want to top deck it. There are a bunch of imps here, and we only have 1 ghost town in play. Yeah, we've only played 1 ghost town, and yeah, we do get to top deck another nice card. But what should that be? A will-o-wisp or an imp? I think an imp is okay. Nice, we have the wish here. Let's play this will-o-wisps first. Get to wish for a duchy, I guess. Or just more money. Just more money so we can try to deplete the provinces quicker. And decline that. The imp will probably find the leprechaun, let's see. And no, it doesn't. But we do get to hex the AI and put 3 ghost towns into play. Yeah, possibly what could be the daunting for the engine is that the deck really deteriorates very quickly. We can actually discard the leprechaun here, as a wish isn't going to do us that much great anymore. The 1 money is going to be much better. Let's draw a few more things here. Play the Sacred Grove. Decline that. We will try to double province here. So we don't need that. I should have maybe played the Tormentor first. Um, exactly for that reason. Um, Makes it harder for AI to react to the boons in any beneficial way. But yeah, we do get to draw a bit further. And yeah, we already hit double province. And I think on the first playthrough we fell behind around turn 17. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, top deck that. Double province, estate. Get one last imp and set up the next turn, which is very important. Always do that on your last turn. But yeah, I don't know what to think of this. Uh, were we just unlucky? Well, I also misplayed some of the things, as I said, with the ghost there. And maybe, yeah, I think both the engine and this very simplistic strategy are viable here. The engine can, in theory, torment the other thing, but then I think also a difference here was that this time AI didn't go for Raider at all and didn't discard attack it. It's a weakish attack, but it can hurt, and it does provide you enough money to hit province the next turn. So in, in I don't know. Maybe I'm just salty that this very simplistic strategy can outrace the engine here. But yeah, I guess you're also with the Sacred Grove, you're speeding up, and that your opponent, which usually helps the money strategies to smooth out draws somewhat. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been 42 minutes for, well, at least you got three playthroughs from me, and yeah, I hope you have a great week, and I will try to catch you next time. I'm not sure when this is going to be, but until then, goodbye.